Well, hello again. Once again, this is Lou. I hope that my neighbor's dog don't bother you too much uh, because they're barking. But anyway, once again, I want to start this by saying I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not an accountant. And so, therefore, what I give here is some ideas to people. I don't want to really give full financial advice because I don't have any degree or any formal education for that. These are things that I have learned throughout my years and in the different jobs and businesses that I have had. So, but the topic for today is, should you take your retirement account and sell it, convert it, trade it, however you call it, into an annuity? And that's a question that a lot of people ask themselves. In fact, in the past year, I got a couple of friends that retired, and they did exactly that. One of them actually asked me for my advice before he did it, and the first thing I asked him is, if something would happen to you, don't you want whatever is left in your retirement account to go to your spouse or go to your kids? And the answer he gave me was basically, they'll be okay, they'll be fine. So that's it for me. I don't want to get more into detail because that means that he's okay with his decision, and that's his money. And nobody can tell you what to do with your money. Nobody can tell me what to do with my money. I cannot tell you what to do with your money. If you want me, ask me for an advice, or I can give it to you, but that doesn't mean you got to take it. Okay. Now, what is an annuity for those that are unfamiliar with it? Briefly, in the most short possible way to explain it, you take the money that you have in your IRA or retirement account, you go to the so-called, the insurance company does it, other people does it, but what you do is they take possession of your retirement account, and in return, you're gonna get a monthly payment, monthly payment normally, because most people do it because they're going to need a monthly payment to be able to pay their bills and be able to have a decent retirement. So they give you a monthly payment that is guaranteed for the rest of your life. So let's say you got $300,000, $400,000, $200,000, whatever, and they say, okay, you give that to us, and in return, we gonna give you a payment of, let's say, $2, $3, $4,000 a month, and that's gonna be for the rest of your life. Now, for a lot of people, that sounds attractive because they don't want to deal with the so-called uncertainty of the stock market or the market. They don't want to deal with the headache of managing that account themselves. They don't want to. They don't want to pay to somebody to manage it, or they don't trust anybody else to manage that account. And a lot of those things are justifiable. I can understand that. So for those reasons, they said, you know what? I'd rather, do an annuity, knowing that every month for the rest of my life, I'm gonna get such amount of payment. I know exactly what I'm gonna get. I don't have to depend from the market or nothing else. Now, the one of the biggest drawback of having that type of account or convert your retirement account into an annuity is that when you're gone, when you pass, when you die, guess what? That money dies with you. In other words, that company that you make that deal with, they're going to keep your full retirement money. None of that going to go to your spouse. None of that going to go to your kids. So if you're going to last, if you are 60 and you're going to last 40 years, maybe that's a great deal. If you are a single person, if you are somebody that have no family or relative whatsoever, have no siblings, no spouse, no children, no grandchildren, no nothing, or you don't care about leaving anything to anybody else, that could be also a good deal because, like you say, you don't have to sweat it. You don't have to worry about how the market going to do, how to move your investment back and forth, and all that. But once again, a good thing is if you last 40, 50 years, 30 years, or whatever, that money going to be there constant for you. Hopefully that company don't go bankrupt either, We all remember 2008 and what happened to a big company that people thought they were never going to fall, and they did. Some of them did. But anyway, so the good, if you're going to last that long, that's great, but nobody knows how long we're going to last. I mean, I could be talking to you right now and, God forbid, get a stroke and die. And that's the part that is bad about it, because you might die the day after you retire or the day after you start drawing that annuity, and that money's gone. It's gone forever. For nobody in your family will have access to that money. So it's something you have to be careful about it. Inform yourself first. I'm not going to say that there's no reason for an annuity to be there, to exist. I just think that is for a very small amount of people that are in some kind of specific circumstances. Once again, this is Lou making a short video for you. I hope you like it. I hope you subscribe. And I hope to see you next time. Well, I won't see you, but you will see me next time. Thank you. Have a great day.